Hey, what's going on, guys? Windows just rolled out another important cumulative update, and this is the kind of release that does not try to wow you with some giant flashy overhaul, but it absolutely matters because it tightens security, smooths out reliability, and folds in fixes from earlier updates so you are not missing anything important. Microsoft says Windows 11 monthly security updates land on the second Tuesday of the month, and those releases are cumulative, which means installing the newest one also brings along previous fixes and protections you may have missed. On the newest Windows 11 branch that is only shipping on new devices with select new silicon, Microsoft says this update brings the latest security improvements plus non-security updates from the optional preview release that came before it, and the changelog points to a mix of security and quality improvements rather than one giant headline feature. Microsoft also says that branch is available only on new devices, is not offered through Windows Update to older devices, and cannot be installed as an in-place upgrade on existing hardware. Now let me break down what actually changed in plain English, because this is where the update gets interesting. One of the biggest themes is Secure Boot. Microsoft says the update can show Secure Boot certificate status right inside the Windows Security app. So instead of feeling like some hidden background thing, it is getting a more visible status view. Microsoft also says the quality update includes extra high-confidence device targeting data so eligible devices can receive new Secure Boot certificates in a controlled, phased rollout, and it fixes an issue that could send a device into BitLocker recovery after those Secure Boot updates. That is the sort of thing that sounds invisible until it is not, and then suddenly it matters a lot. There's also a networking fix here. Microsoft says SMB compression over QUIC should behave more reliably after the update, with fewer timeouts and smoother performance. And on the remote access side, Microsoft says Remote Desktop now gives stronger protection against phishing attacks that use .rdp files by showing all requested connection settings before connecting, turning them off by default, and displaying a one-time warning the first time you open a .rdp file on a device. That is a pretty serious security-focused upgrade, even if it is not the kind of thing people talk about every day. On the other supported Windows 11 branches, Microsoft says the update bundles in fixes and quality improvements from the earlier March releases, and the same security-first pattern shows up again. You still get the Secure Boot status visibility in Windows Security, you still get the stronger Remote Desktop warning behavior, and you also get a fix for a reset problem that could fail when using either Keep My Files or Remove Everything after installing a previous hot patch security update. That is one of those annoying system-level issues that can become a huge headache at the worst possible time, so seeing it addressed is a good sign. Microsoft also says there are no known issues at the moment for these latest releases, which is always a nice line to see in a changelog. On the older supported branch, Microsoft says the update addresses security issues for the operating system, carries forward fixes and quality improvements from the prior March update, and includes a fix for a Microsoft account sign-in issue that could wrongly show a no internet error even when the device was online, blocking access to Microsoft services and apps like Teams. So, across the board, this release is really about security hardening, cleanup, and keeping the Windows 11 experience stable, rather than dropping some giant new interface change in your lap.